Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Joining me tonight, the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town, in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
Screen coming. Conley. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Beverly. Straight on look. Leonard to George. Strong finish for Paul George.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Conley into the front court. Down 2. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Utah's got it. Conley to Gobert. Deep right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Conley. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To Leonard. George. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Conley, tough matchup against George. To Gobert. Over to the right side. Has a chance. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
Tough make through traffic.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. George. You've got to get that one to go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Mitchell with the basketball. Trailing by 14. To Conley. Gobert. Mitchell. Jumper's good.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. George. Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second of 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws.
That boy got jumper.
Utah with the possession. Around the perimeter. Surveys the floor. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. Williams into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Paul George, he's been lights out so far. 5 for 5.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Off the assist.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Paul George passed it off. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Conley. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
We're through 1 at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. We're back with more after this. This is NBA Sunday on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard. And the rebound comes down to Utah. Cruises inside for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
George. It's good for 3. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Williams across the timeline. His guys leading by 14. To Leonard. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 23. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard to Beverly. Harrell can't connect. Jazz have the ball. And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 40, evens up.
Beverly into the front court. They lead it by 14. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Kicks it around the perimeter to Beverly. To Williams. Leonard. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Gobert. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 20.
Five to shoot for Utah. Conley shot off the mark. George. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, it took a while, Jay, but he hits his first three of the game here tonight.
Yeah, couldn't really get one to fall in the first quarter, but he stayed the course and did a good job of squaring his shoulders to the basket.
Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Utah ball. Conley. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Conley against Paul George. To Gobert. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
Jazz have it. Mitchell matched up with Paul George. 4-3, textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
From long range, and Mike Conley gets the three to drop.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Leonard, he buries it. It's Jazz ball. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. It'll stay with Utah. Joe Ingles. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Patrick Beverly. He's 2 for 2 now.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And scores. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. And the rebound taken by the big Frenchman, Gobert. To Joe Ingles. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Short jumper off the mark. To Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Scores from the post.
Come on, you knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
I got him.
Beverly. And drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing. Mitchell with it up top. His guys down big. To Conley. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
And the slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Paul George to Leonard. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Slam dunk.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Good contest on the 3. Conley misses.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Mitchell against Paul George. Got it.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Joe Ingles. Oh, he can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, LA.
That is great vision to set it up. Mo Harkless snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Williams. Lays it up and in.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Mitchell with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Gobert. Clippers have it. Ah, the monster stuff.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Nice pass to get things going.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Harkless. Williams to Harkless. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Count it. 3-pointer is good.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Confidence is such a beautiful thing, isn't it? Even if your perceived abilities prohibit it, you gotta be you.
Mitchell, and knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc. Long heave from 3/4 court. That'll do it. 3rd quarter complete. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. It's Utah basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Mitchell with it up top. He'll run the offense. For 3, misfires. It's no good. Williams into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And the rebound taken down by the Jazz. Green, defended by Harkless. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Fires the 3, buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
A lackluster first half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Shot from in close, no good. The follow won't go either. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound taken down by Williams. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Lou Williams. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in.
Mitchell. Not that time. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Mitchell.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Leonard. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and it's good.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Utah's got it. Mitchell. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Mitchell with the basketball. His guy's down 11. Beyond the arc for 3. That out of his range and no good. Shot from the lane won't go. Mitchell with it up top. Down 11. And the basket good at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Leonard to Paul George. And a putback slam.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Paul George rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Going to launch beyond the arc. To Leonard. Oh, good defense by the Jazz as they come away with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Mitchell with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard to George. 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Mitchell off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Jazz pick it up. Conley smothering D. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first.
It's the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That does it.